All right.
Fucking Craig.
Now we are live. So, hello everyone. Welcome to I think this is episode 11 of the podcast. I'm your host TrappedSnake. As well, today we got a very cool guest of our podcast here. It's I guess you could say he's came back.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm
He's
back.
resurrected. Yeah, that joke that we did about him
I
dying was pretty
possess
stupid.
Megatron's
Yeah.
body, so if you ask for my on my Discord profile, Megatron, well, I possess his body, and
He got reincarnated as a
Yeah.
big ass robot.
Yeah.
All right,
I think we have a load of
So-
topics here today.
we have hella topics, but there is one topic that you are. I think you told me you were gonna go over, and it was gonna be like it's gonna get really heated up in here.
It's really heated. Well, actually, two because
Oh yeah, but this topic right here, if we're not trying to, I don't know how to properly say it once we get started. This one topic right here, it's gonna get very real, and if we're not trying to like make fun of it or something like that. We're being legitimately serious. Like this topic right here is
it's very sensitive.
it is very sensitive, and if you don't like that sort of thing, then you can hop on out. But
And also another thing,
anyways,
if you
yeah.
are watching this video, not only if you are, this podcast is meant to inform you guys what's going on, and we're also gonna for our criticism, and also do not harass any of the people that we talk about or criticize.
Yes.
No,
Yes, that
we
is
don't.
good, man.
No fucking army. We don't need a fucking drama war. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to repeat.
Yes.
I don't want to repeat this for like the 50th time. Hopefully,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys get the.
Never harass people.
I hope this is something that you guys get. So, before we get into that, I want to ask you this: What is your favorite music genre in general?
Oh, that's a good one. I'll go first. My favorite music genre is actually there's a lot of music I truly do love, but for time's sake, I'm going to say this right now. I love jazz. I love, you know, basically non-instrumental music. But there are some I do like Queen, like for example, if we're going to talk about Queen, Made in Heaven, Bites of Dust, Killer Queen, Made in Heaven. Did I already say Made in Heaven? I really love Made in Heaven, but
wait, those are songs from Queen. Wait, those are songs.
Yeah, those are songs from Queen, the band.
Oh.
Yeah. But those are my type of favorite music. What about you, Sans? You got any favorite types of music?
kind of like sometimes like have you ever heard of like electric music, like futuristic music type stuff?
Oh yeah.
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
of that. I've heard.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
really
like
depends what you're
that.
talking
I
about.
also like anime music, and then I like low beat music.
Mm.
That's my type of music that I like
Makes sense.
lo-fi stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Very understandable,
That-
dude.
Oh,
One more thing as we are actually going to get started. Please help us get 200 subscribers. I don't ask any more from you guys, but please subscribe to our channel. We, a couple of guys got to eat somehow. So please just
yeah.
subscribe to our channel. We already have 22. Thank you for those two who actually subscribe. It really means a lot. We had our doubts, but that is a sign that we should keep going. So thank you for the two who actually subscribed.
Wait, aren't you gonna
Anyways.
ask me about what's my favorite music genre?
Oh, I thought. Oh, how rude of me. What's your favorite music genre?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Like my favorite music genre is math rock.
Math rock. Okay, what's math rock? I've never heard of
Math
that.
rock. Math rock is like
Math
do you
rock.
know what indie rock is? You know what indie rock
Yes, I have heard of indie rock.
and all? Yeah, it's kind of like indie rock. How do I explain? It's like It's like indie rock and jazz and classical music, except it's more
That's cool.
complex, and it's kind of like it's closer to like Japanese like rock and stuff. It's closer to
Oh, that's
it's
cool. I didn't know that.
it's like yeah. That's where I don't know why it's like it's so different from like what is it mainstream music, like for example like pop and like K-pop, all that stuff. It's so different. It's like and it's more I think in my honest opinion it's very creative. It's much more creativity as
Yeah.
like jazz and like adds a lot of more creativity and like more like how do I say adds a lot of more like harmony and all the more usage and has more a little bit more has complex like how to say notes on like a guitar and stuff. It's mostly guitar. So,
But actually, why don't we ask our audience, whoever's watching, type down below what's your favorite type of music? You know, it could be instrumental, it could be like, you know, it could be like Queen, it could be like anything really. But let's get started. We held up our audience for far too long. Let's get started. All right, let's get into these topics.
so first off, we got this girl. Oh boy, she's like she's kind of fucking. Like how do I say this? She's kind of like, you know what I'm talking about, Pride. This girl.
Yeah,
It's like this girl. Apparently,
she's
she's such a horrible human
something
being.
else.
She's just
She really is. She is a very despicable human being.
like
And I don't mean like despicable me, sort of despicable. I'm talking about like the very
she
bad,
belongs in
despicable.
the streets, fam.
she needs to be thrown out like the rest of the garbage. But yes, let's continue.
This girl,
So,
this YouTuber by the name of Playmate Tessie, it basically in one of her streams. Thank God Twitch banned her because she was talking shit about this girl who was supposedly had cancer, and she was talking about how he had this wig and she was making fun of that woman, that girl.
oh my gosh, that's not right at all. I'm so glad she got
And then
banned. She messed up, but like not that freaking badly.
yeah, sucks thing is that she has a fucking YouTube and YouTube's not banning her for not looking into it.
Because YouTube knows where to give its ad revenue. Definitely not going to us because it has to go to someone that doesn't deserve that much followers. It doesn't deserve that monetization money. You know me? I don't know.
And
Sorry, I went into a little rant right there.
this girl, and the worst thing is that while she was one of her streams, her fucking one of her simps or whatnot, doxed her dad to the point where her dad got fired because of the cancer. Yeah.
That's really freaking terrible.
Yeah. And then once that happened, during one of her sleeping streams, she got fucking kicked out of her. I'm glad that she got kicked out of her like parents because her dad tried to help her with here's the thing is that in one of the videos that he made, he like talked about how he tried to take care of her and all of a sudden he tried everything he could, even going as far as like going out of the United States to get her mental help from Germany and going through like 6 therapists, which is yeah, they tried helping her
right there.
Yeah, he tried to help her with that and with that medication with like all this stuff with seeing a psychiatrist and everything, and it really broke him real bad in a video that I saw. He cried in that video. And
that shit makes me want to cry as well. That's not right, man. You don't do that to your fathers or your mothers or whoever's trying to look out for you.
Yeah,
that is definitely not right. That's just unlawfully immoral. It's just, wow, man. It really shocks me.
I'm glad that she got kicked out and she went to.
I'm glad too, man.
You know what's the funny thing is that while she was one of her streams, is that she was complaining about, oh, I don't have Wi-Fi there. I'm like, shut the fuck up. She was complaining.
What are these type of people in the entertainment industry, right? People who are not sane, right? Like you and me. Why are these people in the music industry, just entertainment in general? Why are these people allowed to exist, right, and get thousands of friggin' followers and stuff when they don't deserve it at all? Right? When they're just like demoralizing their parents. That's not right at all. Yeah. That is never right. Don't ever do that. Do not ever do that.
Cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the cancer girl thing. That's not right at all.
Yeah, she can't even
You don't make
control the
fun of that
cancer.
shit.
Yeah, that girl can't even control fucking cancer. What's her? I don't see what's your problem. I bet you that one of her, like, if she says that she has a daughter. I'm like, what? The worst thing is that on her Twitter, she says she keeps talking about her supposed daughter or whatever, which
Wow.
I'm like, how the hell is she even
Boy.
who's the simp that fucked her?
It was the
this?
simp who dedicated the credit card to.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. The worst thing is that her simps are absolutely as bad as her because they pay her, they
Gracious.
donate to her so that she can get a fucking pink Lamborghini and shit.
Oh, it had to be pink. Ew. Where's the freaking yellow? At least yellow is like a decent color, right? Have you looked at freaking Mustangs or something like that? They that looks better. Mustangs, I really do like it when Mustangs have yellow. But yeah, chat, type down what your favorite color car is, or what's your favorite car? For example, like Thunderbird or something like that. I really do love Thunderbirds. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
What about you? What about you, TrappedSnake? You like Thunderbirds? Like, what's your favorite type of little car that we would probably own?
I think I'd probably like to own some sort of like. It's one of those cars that you see. I forgot. It's like one of those like Toyota Camry cars. It's like those like fast cars that you've seen. That's my dream car. That's my dream car.
That's cool, man.
If I ever
What
get
about
there.
you, Sans? What's your dream car?
I really don't know. Like,
You're like an Honda Civic. Give me that for a start.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Everybody's got to own a Honda Civic here and there.
Anyways, we're a little off topic.
Yeah, we're sorry about that, guys.
The worst thing is that this girl literally doesn't even like. I want to make fun of this. Is that she says that she's trying to apologize. She thinks she's so smart, but then she spells sorry wrong. Like he's like, I'm sorry, SORY.
Wow. Hate those half-ass apologies.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
I'm sorry, but then like they don't do it at all.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, she obviously made it clear that she doesn't want to apologize. She's so egotistical, man.
Yeah,
she
really is.
Garbage.
But anyways, let's move on to our next topic. I think you have. Yeah, this is actually one of the topics that you and I were talking about earlier today.
This is a very, very sensitive topic here. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
This is.
Prepare to click away.
So prepare to click away. Don't harass any of that. Everything else. So I don't want to repeat again. So please get out and don't harass. First,
please get out.
Yeah.
Get out right now.
Get out.
No. Let's be nice to our audience. Come on, man.
I'm just kidding.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Let's get serious.
You guys are our toast piece of toast. I don't know how to.
Our toast boys and girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get on to this topic. So let's go to 84-year-old Thai man by the name of Visharatnapakdi. Hopefully I pronounce it correctly. He supposedly walked out this morning, and all of a sudden a 19-year-old man charged and barreled into him at full speed. And then when he was rushed into the hospital, he died 2 days later on a Saturday, unfortunately. And
yeah,
the worst.
That's so sad, man, to just hear about it. And like you and I were talking about it too. It's like, well, why? All bad things always happen to good people. But I know there's more to this story.
The worst thing is that the people that perpetrated, two of them, one of them, the one that killed them, was arrested and pleaded not guilty, which is absolutely stupid. And they said and the worst thing is that the people that criticize it, they said that it's racist to show a guy who the murderer who was black apparently, and they said it was racist because it's anti-black and it's anti-racism. So, and which is first off, let's get race out of the way. This does not have to do with race. This is, if you guys think it's out of the race, it's fucking, you guys are absolutely wrong here. This isn't about race. This is about a man who's being murdered.
Yeah.
And on broad daylight.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if I add something to that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what race you are, white, black, Mexican, friggin' Native American, Asian, dude. If you commit a crime, race is out of the door. I don't give a shit what race you are. You should have no excuse to kill somebody. That's not right, man. It really ain't.
I'm not sure if it's racially motivated in a way, but from my assumption, it is. But
okay.
I'm pretty sure. I doubt, but hopefully it is not racially motivated by some.
I pray that it's Asian. Not. If it is, that's really effed up.
It is really fucked up. I doubt it because in the especially at this time because of COVID, because Asians are being targeted for was it COVID-19 and racism, which they literally had nothing to do with for the most.
It's not even their fault.
Yeah.
Strange stuff happens. And literally some people have the audacity to blame it on other people. That's not right at all. Maybe it's just still not right, man. But I don't know. This topic really makes me kind of sad, and it's just
it really infuriates me too.
Didn't deserve it. What was the whole point of that, right? And then didn't you say that person had 2 accomplices as well, something like that?
The murderer, along with this girl, this 20-year-old girl, was supposedly arrested on suspicion and doing nothing and recording this whole thing. Yeah, she recorded the whole fucking murder.
Wow.
First off, you don't fucking do that.
That's not right.
You don't fucking do that. You are literally a piece of trash of a human being when you're literally just standing there doing nothing, letting your friend fucking charging into a fucking old man. That's not fucking right.
It's never right. And
second of all, why is nobody calling out on this bullshit?
Yeah, you told me about that too. Come on, man. Dude, a freaking 85-year-old man died. How is this not all over the news?
Yeah, it's barely over the news. I don't know why. Yeah. It's the media is so fucking biased about certain races, but not other races.
On certain topics.
Yeah, that really fucking matters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why that happens or when this happens. And that really gets me heated in a way because this is stuff that actually matters.
Yes,
right? And
exactly.
the fact that no one is talking about it absolutely really pisses me off.
Yeah, it really pisses me off too.
Obviously, people are talking about it. We need to spread awareness. I mean, hell, we're talking about it because we truly care about certain topics that matter.
Exactly.
Not about let's make entertainment all about political crap and all that other stuff. No, we do topics that matter, and if it's stupid, we make fun of it. But if it's serious, we'll say our opinion and we move on. It's simple. That's why our podcast, when we first created it, it's oh, you know what? Let's talk about this. Let's make fun of it. And if it's serious, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. We're a pretty chill podcast. But this is actually the one time where legitimately I'm getting heated. I think you're getting heated too, Traps.
I'm getting very pissed off.
He's getting heated too. All 3 of us are getting heated over this.
I didn't know that a person filmed it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, they filmed it. And
that's actually...
The worst thing is that here's my problem is that the fucking justice system didn't do shit to this guy. Here's the thing is that in a law of federal crime, when you in a not federal I would say in a a crime in general, it's if you murder a person, you probably deserve to go to jail for a pretty long time. For example, in the states where we can go especially in California, where you can go to jail for pretty much a long ass time.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how does the justice system work in Europe? Do you know, TrappedSnake?
I guess I don't know.
You don't know?
All
right, well, it's
I kind of do, but it's it's very complicated because like in
Yeah.
like for example, like if let's put back race into it. Like if it wasn't the case where the roles were reversed, everyone would be fucking pissed.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
but uh, this this is truly unprecedented.
I think the
But
problem,
anyways, let's
yes,
continue with our justice system because I think, from our point of view, because we live, in the same country, it's more understandable. But please continue.
like especially in California where we're just in the world of where we're so like politically motivated by we're just standing on one race where we're just living where we should start calling out for everyone's bullshit for it doesn't matter what race, which is absolutely preposterous, which
Yeah.
is absolutely like preposterous. Why is no one calling it? And the thing, it's like, especially when if you're a guy that just thought it was like fucking funny to just do it for clout, you don't deserve to fucking live.
You are fucked in the head.
Yeah,
You need to go to the madhouse, dude, because that's not right at all.
exactly. You're.
So
I don't
I
know
think
if there's any other
I think
information.
it's
Hopefully,
yeah.
there's more information about this. We'll
I
probably get onto it
mm.
somehow. This is.
Hopefully this will get all straightened out, and hopefully we'll make better sense of this information.
I hope the
I
trial does
think.
not. The trial
Oh,
system does something. Need to do a
I
redo
hope
of
I
his
hope they
fucking
improve it.
trial because this is not. This is not the right decision for them to make, because let's. This is not about race. This is, like you said before, this is not about race. This is about a man being murdered on daytime. So
Yes. Yeah. So I think it's safe to say we should move on because we're getting really heated, and let's be honest, I'm this close to slamming my fist on my damn table right now.
yeah,
So we should probably move on before
let's
that happens.
yeah. Okay, next topic
I'm
that we
about
got.
to scream.
Let's see, a couple brief topics here. Um, okay, let's see here. In other news, we got Black Clover for the season finale is just coming out on March 30th. If you guys are, if you in the chat, if you guys are into Black Clover, let us know and give us your opinion on it.
Oh, wait, Black Clover?
Yeah, there's a season.
Yeah, the
finale.
anime.
I'm actually watching it right now.
Oh, is it good?
Whoa.
I haven't actually.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't.
I've heard Black Clover. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Clover. I heard Black Clover is a really good anime to watch,
Yeah.
and I think I'm getting really interested into Black Clover as well. As soon as I stop watching Samurai Champloo, then I'll definitely watch Black Clover.
Yeah, definitely. It looks really the poster, the cover art looks really interesting though.
The main character gets a cool ass weapon.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
He gets like a Buster sword. It's really cool.
This is Final Fantasy Black Clover crossover question mark.
Ooh. Damn.
I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
but we're getting way off topic. Let's actually continue with the this piece of information that you've brought towards us in the audience.
I think according to Crunchyroll, supposedly, I think how many seasons does like Black Clover have? Let me check here. Black Clover season. All right, let's look at.
I think there's a good amount of seasons on Black Clover. It's not like One Piece seasons where it has like infinite amounts of like seasons.
There's like 900 episodes. I can't fucking handle One Piece. Like I tried to get into it. I wasn't like.
I can't.
I just can't, dude.
Freaking One Piece, man. Freaking 1,000 episodes, and it's just like, goodness gracious. How do those are true fans right there. They just stick through all 990 episodes. It's like, goodness gracious.
I have a question to our like viewers here. Is that if you guys watch One Piece, how do you guys handle all these episodes, and like what is like really good about it? Like let us know in the chat below. Looks like nobody.
Freaking. my point of view, One Piece is just like it's a really good anime. I have read some parts of the manga.
I love Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy's a
Luffy is-
G, man. I
yeah,
love him. He's
he is a
freaking
fucking G.
awesome. I'm more of that Zoro guy too, because like I really do love samurai characters. And hell, like I'm training to actually become one someday.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to just dye my hair green with one katana in my mouth, have my other katana, put it in my left hand, and grab another one out of my right hand. Just three sword style centaur you. Like I really want to do that. It looks plausible too. But like instead of him holding the regular katana right in his mouth, he would probably have to hold a knife or something.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I don't know. Holding one katana, like a really big ass katana that needs two hands. Yeah, I think you might have to change tactics right there. But anyways, let's continue on.
Okay, let's see. Next topic that we also have here is the Attack on Titan season 4 6 through 8 review.
Oh yes.
I've watched all the episodes, and not all. I think so far I'm really enjoying season 4 of Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. Don't worry. I will. The thing is, once season 4 is done, I'm catching all of it. I would do a full in-depth review on it on this podcast sometime if Attack on Titan were to come out. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just saying my piece and my 2 cents, and and we can move on from there. And
My 2 cents.
Yes, and move on from it. So I think I'm just gonna say 6 through 8 was fucking. It was insane, dude. Like you won't believe it.
I bet it was.
Like, do you know was it Aaron or some his name?
Oh yeah, what about him?
You know how he became you know about him turning into a Titan and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it in a way to say that without spoiling it. He's kind of an asshole now.
Wow.
Like that's all I'm gonna say. He's kind of an asshole.
Is he like the
But
good
he's
side
still
or
the
the
main
bad side?
character, right?
He kind of is still the main character.
Huh. That's
Have
not
you-
really where I wanted to go. That's weird.
Yeah.
I remember from the trailer, the last season of Attack on Titans. I remember there's a lot of World War One stuff in there, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's pretty cool."
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
They.
But what's your opinion about that? Because I know you're a huge Attack on Titans fan. Do you think that's a good idea, or should
I
they
thought it was.
gone back to the fantasy thing?
I thought it was a pretty interesting take because, like, since that, especially like they got some. I think like the author looked like he got some sort of like 1800s kind of like vibe, and then goes to like some sort of like World War One kind of like feel to it, which is really cool. I really like the art direction of it so far, and the plot is really good.
Yeah, me too.
The plot's really good at season 4. It's in my honest opinion.
He's the next J.R. Tolkien.
And I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna get into. All I gotta say it was a pretty epic battle, and people died.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say who died and whatnot, but
Just dead.
they're just dead. That's all I gotta say, and yeah.
What other topics do you have?
I have a couple other topics. Then we're gonna save it for a little bit later. I think we're gonna do here is I'm thinking about we're gonna go to an ad break because some of these topics are related to gaming. So we will be right back with some things here. So yeah.
Yep. Enjoy your ad break, guys.
I want to start my own podcast, but I don't have the money to actually start one. What am I going to do now?
Hey Virgil, what's wrong?
Wait, what? Oh, hello, TrappedSnake. I really wanted to express my opinions and do it live in front of everyone, but I don't know how to start my own podcast. Where can I go to make my own podcast?
I can tell you, Virgil, with our sponsor, Anchor.
Wait, really? What's Anchor?
Anchor is a website that allows you to record your podcast from your computer for free.
Wait, for free? Really?
Yes. Anchor also has creation tools that allow you to edit, upload your videos, and it distributes to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc.
Can you do everything on Anchor?
Yes, you can do everything at once. You can also make money with no minimal listenership.
Whoa, that's actually crazy. Where can I go to actually download Anchor, TrappedSnake?
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
All right, welcome back to the podcast again.
Yes, welcome back. Ad break. I really hope you enjoy your ad break. I
hope people actually start using Anchor because
Anchor
to start their podcast if they want to, because if they're not, I'm gonna have a talk with Anchor.
Yeah, we're gonna have a big talk with them. It's probably gonna take like at least 5 days because we're so passionate in our, talking podcast. All right, I was trying to say something funny. I ran out of ideas.
It's time for some gamer news.
Very epic gamer
brought
news.
To you by me. Yes, the epic gamer.
In collab with me as well. Because I have a couple of news too.
No, you two aren't true gamers like me. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
Shut up. I'm the
I
only
love you
gamer
guys.
here. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I freaking love you guys. You guys are my bro.
Yeah.
In friendship. But I really truly want to say this. I really love Anchor. I just thank you for sponsoring this podcast. It really means a lot. And hopefully we can do business pretty much forever, man. But let's get on with my stuff. All right. So here, obviously, we've heard about the new Netflix series is coming out, and it revolves around Sonic Prime. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this is a Transformers Prime ripoff, and I'm kind of likely to agree with them. And I'm so glad you're Megatron Sans Skelly Boy, because let's be honest, it does sound like a Transformers ripoff. I mean, Sonic Prime, Transformers Prime, you understand what I'm saying? It's very interesting. But I also think that this Sonic Prime, this Netflix series, it's probably going to suck, right? And what also really sucks about that is that Roger Craig, we said that last week on last week's podcast, number 10. And it's like, why did he leave? I don't know. Next thing you know, we get some other information that Tails' voice actress is not voicing Tails in the Sonic Prime. Same thing with Amy. Her voice actress is not voicing Amy in Sonic Prime. And then I also come across some rumor on Reddit that says Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog voice actors are leaving. And honestly, about that whole rumor on Reddit, take it with a grain of salt, because there's a reason why it's rumor, right? And, if rumors were true, we would believe it. But, rumors, they're not truth, okay? So take that rumor with a grain of salt. And it's pretty interesting, too. From my point of view, I think they should have just done it at all. The Sonic Prime Netflix series. I think they should have just focused on making the games first and the movie, and then they should have shifted towards the Sonic Prime Netflix series. Especially with this whole mess going around with, the disease that shall not be named because of YouTube monetization. But I don't know. What do you think, TrappedSnake? Do you think Sonic Prime is going to be good? Because I think it's going to be bad.
I don't know, honestly, because it might be good. It also might not be bad, because have you guys seen the animated Sonic Boom? The animated version of the Sonic Boom, by any chance?
Sonic Boom. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I'm going, this is probably going to suck, because Sonic Boom and all that other stuff. But there's also some good ones as well, because, I grew up watching .am, right? Sonic animated series. I love it. It's really good. There's a great cast of characters in that.
Yeah, I like the older one I like the older Sonic animation. I think I watched that a couple times when I was growing up, a few episodes here, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
It was really dark.
Yeah, it was pretty dark.
It was really dark. I don't know why.
I don't know, for some odd reason, in one of the episodes where it was like, I didn't really understand it at the time. I think it was about Sonic being like an absolute gentleman. Or I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want YouTube demonetizing us. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. I was like, wait, gentlemen. Oh, never mind. I see. Never mind. Yeah,
He's just being really nice.
but yes, he's more than nice. Let's be honest here. What about you, Sans? I know you grew up with like .am like me. You know, what's your opinion about Sonic Prime? Okay, he's not here. He's probably AFK. But
Yeah.
personally, I think Sonic Prime is going to suck because, you know, their last animated series was Sonic Boom, and look how that turned out. A lot of people loved it. I didn't. A lot of people hated it, and it was fine. It's a TV show. I mean, let's be honest. At least Sonic Boom is better than Batwoman. Goodness gracious, that friggin' TV show is garbage. But
What's
we're
wrong
here to
with
talk about
Batwoman,
other
honestly?
stuff. Yeah, Batwoman is just, man. But we're not here to talk about Batwoman today. But moving on from Sonic Prime, we have a really interesting topic that I actually created. And, you know, for all my Doctor Who fans out there, which is the best Doctor, David Tennant versus Matt Smith, right? I want to go first. I personally love David Tennant. He was my first Doctor that I was ever introduced. My second Doctor was Matt Smith, of course. And we have, you know, the third one was the old dude and so on and so forth. But I actually went back, you know, and I watched all the Doctor Who stuff. Freaking amazing. Like this is a really good fan base. This is a really good series. I'm so glad I was able to just be a part of it.
Yeah.
But what about you?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
It's like I honestly love both, but but Matt Smith is. I think I personally connect with him much more. The 11th Doctor much more.
Yeah, and besides, Fezzes are cool.
Yeah, Fezzes are cool.
It's like such a popular meme with Matt Smith being the Doctor.
I don't know how he's kind of like, he got like, I don't know, some odd reason, he like outside of like acting, he has that really like energetic kind of like field. He's very energetic.
Yeah, he's very animated and energetic, kind of like me in a way, but I don't know. I'm more of that. I don't know. When I'm alone, I'm very like silent. So it's really hard to say who I am. Like if I'm energetic, I guess you can say I'm like yin and yang. I'm like one side I'm very energetic, but on the other side I'm like very, you know, to myself. I'm like not talking to other people because, you know, no one else wants to talk to me. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I love quiet time to myself sometimes. I mean, I like a TrappedSnake. Aren't you like in a way like you just love to sit there and just vibe? You don't like to talk to anybody.
I guess you could say like I like I don't really
Yeah,
talk to anyone. Like, if it's like for like friends, I'm mostly more like a listener more than like a talker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I'm more of a listener than a talker. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. What about you, Sans? What are you? You know, are you that type of kid who just loves to sit there and vibe, or you know, are you like me? Am I energetic or something like that? Or sorry, are you and retract my previous statement?
I vibe. I do a little bit of both. You know me.
Okay, makes sense.
But I lean
Instead
more
of him
towards being quiet.
Instead of Sans being like yin and yang like me, he's more like an amplifier and a magnum. Yeah, it's pretty cool too. I love you, man. You're my brother, man. All right, so hey, through friendship, not that other weird stuff.
I know.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing around with you.
Bros.
No offense to people who actually do that. But anyway, so yeah, for the chat, which is better? Which Doctor do you think is better, Matt Smith or David Tennant? You guys can type down below if you want to. But we are moving on to some really good Marvel stuff. You know, actually, before I get into the Marvel stuff, I am going to talk about WandaVision. That's no spoilers, but I will bring up some like very interesting stuff that I thought was really cool. So yeah, stick around for some WandaVision, guys. But this information was brought to me from IGN. You know, we got some like new Falcon and Winter Soldier outfits for the, you know, the Winter Soldier and Falcon series that's going to air on Disney Plus. Costumes were revealed, and we have John F. Walker, and he's this picture. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, that looks like a Captain America ripoff. but that is, I guess he's the new Captain America. So, and then we got Falcon. Falcons looks the same. Winter Soldier looks the same, except he got a haircut. But this one actually surprised me the most. This is the return of Baron von Zemo. And Baron von Zemo is a really interesting Captain America character, too. He is, I think I would kind of consider him as like, the rival to Captain America from World War II when Hydra was still a thing. Because Captain America wields a shield, but Baron von Zemo wields a rapier. And I'm like, that's freaking cool. I like that. Baron von Zemo also loves to dress up in a lot of purple. And let's be honest, I'm biased to people who dress up in purple. So
Purple, good color.
purple is a good color.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about like these changes that are coming for Disney Plus and Marvel? What do you guys think about that? What do you think, TrappedSnake? I'll let you go first.
I guess it's pretty cool. There's nothing really else to say about it.
Yeah. I can tell you're like very hesitant because a lot of people do not know who Baron von Zemo is, like, outside of the comics, like a casual audience. But what about you, Sans? What do you think about Falcon and Winter Soldier? You have no idea too.
Yeah.
Good gravy. All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that.
I
But-
mean, we just
It's all good, man. If you don't know, you
Yeah.
don't know. What about the chat? What do you guys think? You think Winter Soldier is going to be good? I hope it's going to be good.
I
But
never saw.
Moving on from Marvel, we actually have a, what's it called? The Zack Snyder Justice League cut is releasing on March 18th. Well, Joker was teased for the Snyder cut of the Justice League, and the Justice League Snyder cut is also rated R, and I was very surprised for the Justice League to be rated R because I'm not used to that at all. Usually it's like PG-13. I know some movies, like, especially like Batman, they can be rated R. Like, The Dark Knight Returns or something like that. That's a rated R movie. And the animated one, not the actual one. But what do you think, TrappedSnake? Do you think the Joker will come back? Because I think he will come back.
I think he'll come back for sure.
I hope it's gonna be Mark Hamill. That's all I'm waiting for. If it's Mark Hamill, then I'm gonna lose my shit. But if it's not, I'm gonna probably be severely
I
disappointed.
remember that one. The one was it the one recently released for the Joker, and it kind of made me understand Joker much more. And I kind of
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, he's probably one of my favorite DC villains out of all.
Yeah, I truly love the Joker. Because of his character, I don't like the way he murders people because, let's be honest, murder is wrong, right? But it's
guess he
so
has-
interesting to look at the Joker's, personalities, his philosophies as a person and what he does against Batman. He literally goes toe to toe with Batman
Yeah,
and succeeds most of the time. Let's be honest, the other times he gets captured by Batman, and thank God
Yeah.
for Batman. All right. Moving away from DC and back to Marvel, we have a Wakanda series coming to Disney Plus, and I'm actually pretty interested to
Ooh,
see where
a
the
Wakanda
Wakanda series is
series?
going to go. Yes, it's true. Yeah, there's going to be a Wakanda series that's going to be on Disney Plus.
is there anything about the Wakanda Plus that you have? Like any information? Like other
There's not
information?
enough information. IGN posted a picture, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Wakanda series is coming to Disney Plus, so it will probably come around from. This is me predicting. It will probably come around, probably in between like 2022 and 2020. That's all I have to say. I think they are filming this Wakanda series right now in 2021, but it's hard to say. But I can tell you're very hyped for the Wakanda series.
Yeah,
I am too. I really want
I
to see
fucking love
what.
Black Panther, dude. It was.
I think Black Panther's a really cool character too. I
Yeah.
really love his design, especially like with the second movie that just came out with his name, Michael B. Jordan or something like that.
Yeah,
Is it Michael B. Jordan?
I think it's Michael B. Jordan. I think it's.
Michael B. Jordan. I don't want to get his name wrong, right? And everybody's like, "Oh, you're retard. It's this one." I don't want to be that.
I think I never got a chance to say this, but I want to say
Yeah, what's up?
A huge thank. By the way, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman, yeah.
Boseman.
He played Black Panther really friggin' good. Like I've never heard of him before. Yeah, this is like before he did, Black Panther. I thought he was going to suck, but he did really
He was
friggin' good.
phenomenal. He was.
Yeah, his acting was really friggin' good. Like he was the Black Panther for the live action one. I thought he was really friggin' good.
It really
But
sucked that he passed away from. I think it was
yeah,
cancer. It was.
it was so sad.
It
Man.
was a
When I
total
first
shocker. It was.
Yeah, like let's be. I almost cried because of that too, because I really liked his acting. His acting made me feel emotional, especially when Black Panthers I think it was like Marvel Captain America Civil War, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Baron von Zemo killed his dad, that's Black Panther's dad, and that really made me feel emotional. That really sucks too. So thank you, Chadwick Boseman. Thank you.
I want to say a thank you to him too, and not only that, he does a lot of really, really redeemable quality things. I think you can find it on YouTube everywhere if you guys want to.
Yeah, he's done some like really like wholesome stuff, man. He really has done just amazing stuff.
I respect that shit.
It's so sad. Yeah, I respect him too, but it's so sad to see him go. But anyways, moving away from Marvel again, we have some more Disney DC news. So DC released a trailer titled Justice Society World War II. And being the World War II fanatic that I am going to watch it. But this trailer actually features Wonder Woman. It features, there's some other dude, I forgot what his name was. I know the original Flash is there, the World War II Flash with, the helmet is there. And then out of nowhere, I think what's his name? Barry Allen Flash is there. And it's really interesting. You got two Flashes in World War II. I don't know if this is like going to be a Flash paradox sort of thing. But if it is, I'm all in it, Plus it's World War II. It doesn't like World War II. Obviously, World War II is very known for stuff, but come on, man, it's World War II. You got superheroes fighting in World War II. Who doesn't want to see that? I know. Do you want to see that, TrappedSnake?
I guess you could say I want to see it. I guess you could say.
If you don't want to see it, you don't want to see it. There ain't no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like that. People who are just like, oh, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, right? You have to like it.
Unless it's like extremely good.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be a decent movie.
Yeah.
I don't expect much from it, but I think it's going to be a decent movie. So moving on, and that is probably the last we'll see of DC for a little bit. But moving on to some other gaming news, we have Overwatch Lunar New Year is live. It has been live since the 4th, and it is the year of the ox for Lunar New Year. I really do love Lunar New Year, and it's so awesome, man.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
The fact that Overwatch actually dedicates half of their game to Lunar New Year, right? And a lot of people don't really celebrate Lunar New Year. It kind of makes me sad in a way because I really like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
there's a rich cultural history surrounding Asian people, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I want to be a part of that. I mean, let's be honest. I want to be a part of it because of the food. The food is friggin' gorgeous. It's so delicious.
Yes. Like Asian food. Like if you're Asian American, your mom cooks food for you. Oh, it's
always
good,
man.
It's always the best.
It's a sign from above. It's such a blessing.
Like no question about it. Like no question. I don't care.
Like my favorite food that I love to get, from my family is lumpia, and oh my gosh, it's so good, dude. Yeah. It's probably the best.
Isn't it like an egg roll?
Yes, it's like an egg roll, but it's like really small, and you have to dip it into like some sort of sauce. It's really freaking good too.
We have this. Yeah, Vietnamese people has a similar thing to lumpia, which is called. I think it's called. It's like jaya or something like that. And
oh yes.
And I think it's a little different, but they work pretty much the same. I think the difference between lumpia and like egg rolls are like I kind of see like egg rolls is like they, especially for like Vietnamese people, is that it's like it's more filling, and they use like a different sauce called like fish sauce, which is absolutely delicious.
Wow, I bet it does sound delicious, man.
It is delicious. You won't regret it.
Dang. I probably won't once I eat it. So, yeah, happy Lunar New Year, Overwatch. We're gonna have fun. There's actually some really interesting skins. We got a Terracotta Baptiste, which is basically a stone warrior from China, if you ever seen that. We have, I don't even know how to describe this McCree skin, but for week 2, next week, you get to play for a McCree skin. Very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of McCree, but I think it looks good. The 3rd week, however, has some really interesting Reaper idea skins. I guess there's a lot of ideas that went into this skin. So I think it was called Bodyguard. It's supposed to look really menacing, but on the back of his cloak, there's a lot of Chinese dragons on it, and I thought that was really...
That one's really dope.
It's a really good one. A lot of people seem to hate it, but actually, I really like it. I think it's
not that
very...
bad.
It's very artist.
Yeah.
But you know, we got some skins. You know, we got Ash got a skin. What's her name? Orisa got a skin. Echo got a skin.
Widowmaker got a skin too.
Widowmaker got a skin. Yeah, that is true. Bastion got a skin. Out of all friggin' characters, it had to be Bastion. Why Bastion? Fuck Bastion.
Hey, I love Bastion.
Pride, I saw this one skin for what's it called? Echo, and it's very odd, but it's kind of interesting. To me. It's the one
is
with
it a bandmate skin?
No, we're talking about the Lunar Year. It's the bird one.
Oh yeah, the bird one. Yeah. I was like, is this another Wukong skin that they gave the Echo, not to Winston? And I was like, oh wait, she's a bird. All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
There's another character that got a skin. I forgot who, but I know there's another character.
Yeah.
Oh well. But anyways, you know, I hope this will be a really good Lunar New Year event. I can tell that a lot of detail and effort went into Lunar New Year, you know, event skins. And, you know, hopefully next year they'll give Soldier 76 a skin, because I really wanted this year to be a year for, you know, Lunar New Year Soldier 76. I really wanted to see that. But it's really unfortunate they didn't give it to him. But as for me, you know, I'm a friggin' Hanzo Genji man. Always will be, but I do love to play other characters like Reinhardt, Winston. Definitely, I will flex to other characters I really need. But I kind of wish that every event, this is going to sound BS, but I wish that every event, Hanzo and Genji get a skin.
Oh, God. How they're going to incorporate? The question is, how they're going to incorporate?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good joke.
It sounds like a pretty interesting idea, but...
No, it doesn't sound like a good idea, because that's going to kick every other character out of the spotlight.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But, you know, thank God that's just like words coming out, not an actual thing. But I do have an announcement for people who are curious about the BlizzCon thing. We are doing a BlizzCon live stream, and it's going to feature a lot of Overwatch 2 content on the 19th. And I think we might do it on the 20th as well, if they are showing a lot of gameplay on the 20th, but I think it's just going to be mainly for the 19th. So the 19th, expect us to go live then. And we're also thinking about doing a Lunar New Year live stream as well, but honestly, we're going to fit that into the podcast anyways.
I have no idea when we're going to do it, because I might be leaving off for...
Yeah, we're still working on it.
For Lunar Year, because... Let's be real here, if you're Asian and notice, I have to go to my fucking family. I have to go to my family's place for Lunar New Year, and I probably won't be around for the episode. So
yeah, so that's why we might have to cancel it then. But we'll work on it, and if nothing happens, then we'll make an announcement saying, hey, you know, we won't do the the live stream for Lunar New Year.
By the way, make sure
for the 19th, that is confirmed.
Make sure to follow us on our Instagram.
Yeah, follow us on
Instagram,
Twitter. We have an Instagram account. But that's pretty much it. I only have 2 topics left, and the second to last topic is WandaVision episode 5. Like I said before, no spoilers, but I have to say we are getting somewhere. There is a mystery character that makes an appearance at the end of the episode, and it's really heart-wrenching. It's so perfect. It really fits the theme of WandaVision, right? But it's really interesting too, because like Wanda herself is in a very bad place, but I won't say why she's in a very bad place because the episode just came out like 2 days ago, and I just watched it the day it came out. So nothing there, but I can tell we're gonna get some really interesting characters in the series. I think the episode, the whole show is gonna get heated, and I cannot wait to talk about it. And when the whole series is done, I cannot wait to review it on the podcast. So, WandaVision, it's a really good episode. Please go watch it. All right, so that was the last topic, but
Well,
I saved this one especially for Sans.
yeah.
And this movie was suggested by him. It's a really good movie. It stars Ewan McGregor. It's so good, man.
Oh my, you motherfuckers. Yeah.
And that is the Robots movie.
Yes.
So, Sans, tell the audience what that movie is about.
Well, I don't want to tell them all of what it's about because it's a good
Well,
movie.
just tell
and
them
I
the
don't wanna-
basics. On the
Well,
basics.
it's about
Who is it
this
about?
robot. It's about this robot kid who wants to make his father proud. And he goes and he travels to a city to meet his idol. And then there's bad guys, and then he meets new friends along the way. But it's really, you guys should just watch it for yourselves because I really don't want to say anything else about it because I could easily spoil the movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie too. I understand we watched it a week ago, but I thought it was garbage at first.
No,
It
but
was
then
really freaking good.
but then I told them the message that it actually sent, and they fell in love with it just like
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it so badly. And the cool part was that what's his name? The dude that played Genie. What's his real name again? The dude that played Genie from Aladdin, the animated one.
which one?
The first one.
Are you talking about Rodney or are you talking about Fender?
Fender.
Yeah. Fender is funny as shit.
Yeah, I love Fender. But there's a whole cast of characters, man, that I just truly love.
Even in this year, it warms my heart watching the movie again. It makes me feel like a kid again.
There's a whole good cast of characters, dude. You got Ewan McGregor, you got Robin Williams, you got Mel Brooks, Enda Bynes. Hopefully that's how you pronounce her name. I'll probably mispronounce that one, but it's okay. Yeah, Hale Berry. There's a lot of good characters in there. We got Dylan Denton. That's pretty cool. Oh man, but Robot. If I was to review it,
Robots holds a very special place in my heart. So I will always cherish Robots, and you should go watch it. Even if it's an old movie, please, I recommend you watch it. We all recommend you watch it. And that's where I leave off in this subject.
If I was to review that movie, like, if I still do movie reviews, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. There's a lot of good comedy in it. But that's, judging from my notebook, that's pretty much all I got. Oh,
I have a couple other things to talk about here, which is
yes.
more gaming news. This just in. The New York Times are worried that kids are playing video games too much during the pandemic. Which is I don't know how to get. All right, let's read from this article from the New York Times. So apparently,
what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I don't know, but
work. No.
Are we just gonna sit at the sun there for like hours to get sunburned?
We can't even go outside. What are you talking about?
Sit in our fucking backyard. What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Are we supposed to twiddle our thumbs and sit on our ass for like the whole day? No, we're not going to do that.
I don't know why, but let's read. I'm gonna read this article. I'm gonna read an excerpt. So during the long months of lockdown at Shutter School, Mr. Reichert, like many parents, overlooked the vastly increased time that his son was spending on video games and social media. Now, James, who used to focus on his free time on mountain biking and playing basketball, devotes nearly all of his leisure hours, about 40 hours a week, to Xbox and his phone. During their argument, he pleaded with his father to not restrict access, calling his phone his whole life.
My God.
And
That's.
I don't know why this parent right here in this article is this Karen or Kevin. I don't know how you.
Karen.
I don't know what's the term for Karen for a guy, but like, why is he
Karen.
Why is he pissed? Anyway.
I'm being legitimately serious. That's what we call them.
Yeah,
you just call them a Karen as well.
Yeah, okay. We'll just call him Karen. So, okay, whatever.
Yes.
Anyways, this Karen apparently does not want is really overtly concerned because his son is supposedly can't even go out because he doesn't even go outside to go find friends and stuff. First off, why are you concerned? And second of all, there's literally a pandemic that literally killing people every day, which is absolutely preposterous. Why are you literally thinking about it? I don't know why he's thinking about it, which is really stupid. And
why do you care?
It's like the thing is for us gamers, we don't even have a chance to go outside right now until we have the fucking vaccine. First of all. And secondly, it's like our only form of communication is through like social media and like video games and like Zoom or whatever the fuck you use. And gaming's our only way to like pass by the time especially during this time, aside from whatever else you want to do. And I think it's probably one of the better ones. I think for us, we're just like gaming is a way for us to cope with our like emotions and stuff, which is, I mean, I'm not saying it's the most 100% guaranteed, but like it does help in some way. I
personally agree with that.
Yeah.
What you just said right there. To be honest, in this trying times, we usually go to video games first because it's our pure source of entertainment, right? You know, the other source of entertainment could be like Disney Plus, Netflix, you know? However, there's one problem. We as people, especially the people who are social like me, we can't talk to our friends, right? We can't get out there and say, hey, you know, it has to be online. And I think the only way to, you know, to have fun and properly do it correctly is through gaming. And gaming is such a good piece of culture. It's probably the most well-known and growing one to this day. It's just, I don't know. When you blame video games, it's like, why?
They're literally the most harmless thing.
Yeah, video games have never really hurt anyone. It's never really hurt anyone, man.
The problem is like, why is the media decides to like, doesn't matter if it's like left or right, when it's like something very tragic happens, like this goes on for movies as well and music, but like,
true.
They blame like those things as a scapegoat, which first of all, I don't know why, and plus
freaking video game.
like the boomers that literally blames on video games. The funny thing is that they're the same people that probably play fucking Candy Crush or some shit like that. If you think
you just made a roasted old people, man.
Yeah. I burned.
Oh my lord.
Damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting Christmas money from grandma and grandpa now. That's really effed up, man.
I mean, my grandpa's 80, like 90 something, and my grandpa's like 90 something.
Respects, man. Respects.
So, and they don't even play video games. So,
are they the type of grandparents that just read books?
They just like read they like to like read the news and stuff, which
That's cool.
I mean, I'm not that kind of person that watches it completely talks about it because it's number one, it's fucking boring to talk about. Number two,
True.
I don't want to talk about that all the time.
Yeah, news. Let's be honest. News, in my opinion, is just like meh. I feel like they could do better.
The media
I
is
don't know.
literally evil. I'm gonna be real with you. They're literally the most evil people in the whole world.
True. Oh well, but that's our last topic, I think, right?
One more topic here, which is
Oh,
if
never
you're
mind.
if you are a Call of Duty Zombies fan, please type in the chat if you are. But if you are
Yeah.
if you play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there is a new DLC map released on February 4th, which is a new zombies map, which is called Firebase Z. I haven't played it, and it takes place in a Vietnam kind of base around. So if you have played it, let me know what you think about it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good here. And if you, like I said, sorry, someone came into my room. What the fuck?
It's all good, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you are a Firebase Z fan and if you say it's good, I will probably from what I've seen a couple people played it on their YouTube, and I've seen some sort of like colleagues that played it. I think it seems like a really good map to play on overall. So if you guys are into it, make sure to. If you guys are into it, I'm pretty sure it'd be a good map. I haven't tried it. I don't know if I'll give a very brief review on the podcast sometime. I don't know when, but I think that's pretty much it for our podcast here so far. So, anyone else who wants to end this off?
I think Sand should probably end it off.
Well,
I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to end it off?
well, I have one thing to say.
Okay.
I hope everyone has a nice night, day, wherever you are. And that's all I really have to say. So I'm gonna let
I like that.
Pride. I'm gonna let you finish this off.
Oh, why? Thank you. You're such a gentleman, dude. Anyways, like I said before, I really hope you guys enjoy this content. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But most importantly, stay safe, have fun, and just be yourself. All right, see you around, guys. Take care.
Make sure to check out the audio
Goodbye,
version
folks.
soon. It'll be up soon. And support our podcast, Anchor.